The Jersey Shore Senior High School Spring Musical is back on following a casting dispute. Today is Friday, February 6th, and this is 570 News on the Go, brought to you in part by NorthCentralPA.com. A chance of afternoon snow showers, otherwise today will be cloudy and a high near 30. A Jersey Shore man has been charged with a record 9,990 felony counts of possession of child sex abuse materials. The Sun Gazette reports Ty Kodasbadi was already out on bail and awaiting trial on 20 felony counts of the same offenses. Investigators came upon an estimated 10,000 additional child sex abuse photos and videos on his cell phone involving minors as young as infants. His cell phone was among multiple electronic devices that were seized from his Limestone Township home after his first arrest last summer. Following his arraignment on the newest set of charges, he was denied bail. A former employee with Old Lycoming Township is accused of stealing from her employer. Following the resignation of the township manager, 47-year-old Angela Riome assumed responsibility for the township's financial operations. After she resigned last October, the newly appointed township manager found discrepancies in previous payouts. Riome allegedly issued herself unauthorized comp time and sick time cash outs and paid herself $32,000 for over 1,000 hours of comp time. She is facing charges of forgery, theft, and tampering with public records. The Jersey Shore Senior High School Spring Musical is back on following a casting dispute. The Lock Haven Express reports the production of The Pirates of Penzance was supposedly paused last month after a female student was cast in the lead role that was written for a male character as a limited number of boys auditioned for the play. At the heart of the complaint was opposition to a female student playing a romantic lead opposite another female character. The production remains back on, but it is not known if there were any changes to the casting. Jo LaRock is making history in Clinton County. She is Flemington's first ever female mayor after winning the 2025 general election. Prior to being elected mayor, she had served on the Flemington Borough Council for 10 years, but lost her re-election bid for that council seat 2 years ago. Meanwhile, outgoing Flemington Mayor Gary Durkin was recognized at this week's meeting for his 24 years of service to the borough. State and local officials are advising people to stay off the ice on the river and off the snow and ice-covered mountain roads. People may be tempted to play on the river, but ice can be unpredictable, and going onto the frozen river can be deadly as there is moving water under the ice, making thin spots you cannot see. In addition, you're advised to stay off mountain roads that are not maintained. Getting stuck and being towed could cost you thousands of dollars, according to rangers at the R.B. Winter State Park, as most towing companies will not venture onto the snow and ice-covered roads. And the 14th annual Frozen Snot race is tomorrow in Clinton County, but there may be some changes. 350 racers will run either the 13.5-mile long course or the 8.3-mile short course on the Bald Eagle Mountain. Race organizers say the runners will face some of the toughest winter conditions in race history, with deep snow, ice, strong winds, single-digit temperatures, and below-zero wind chills. The Frozen Snot race is considered the toughest trail half marathon in the Northeast. Race organizers are currently in an official extreme cold watch and may be making some changes because of tomorrow's harsh conditions. Any changes they make will be to mitigate the risk of hypothermia and frostbite. Updates will be made on their Facebook page, The Frozen Snot. For the latest in news and events, head on over to NorthCentralPA.com. I'm Liz Brady, and you're up to date with 570 News on the Go.